About a month ago, I released a video about a money-making method where I farmed the Hoenn fossils using a Banette with Frisk. Since then, I've received several suggestions for new videos, including one from Tony Barretto 9210. He requested a video in which we use the same method with a Meowth and the pickup ability. Thanks to the pickup ability, there's a chance to obtain a fossil after completing a battle. I thought this idea was really interesting, so I spent 2 hours farming Hoenn fossils with Meowth. Let's see if Meowth can turn fossils into fortune. But there's one more thing I want to mention before we get started. We've recently reached 1000 subscribers. And to celebrate this milestone, I'll be holding a special giveaway. Stay tuned until the end of the video to learn more. Alright, let's get started. The requirements for this method haven't changed, except for replacing Banette with Meowth. You'll still need access to the moves Fly, Flash, Rock Smash, Strength, Dig, Surf and Dive. Additionally, make sure to bring repels, max repels and a few paralyze heals. I'll explain why paralyze heals can be important in a moment. Optionally, I recommend bringing a catching Pokemon and a Pokemon with the damp ability, just in case you encounter a shiny. The new key requirement is a Meowth with the pickup ability. As mentioned at the beginning of the video, pickup gives us a chance to obtain an item after each battle, including the 2 Hoenn fossils. I'm using a level 100 Meowth with the moves Thief or Covet, as well as Payday. It also has 31 IVs in attack, special defense and speed, and 252 EVs in attack and speed. As for the IVs, a Meowth with 31 IVs in attack and average IVs in defense will be more than enough. The route is the same as in my previous Hoenn fossil video. Each run begins in Granite Cave. Use a repel and follow my path shown in the video. On the second level, use Flash to improve visibility, head east to the next room, and then you'll reach the first 7 rocks. After smashing them all, use Dig, then fly to Rustboro City. From there, always head north. Your second repel will wear off during this segment, but you can simply activate another one. On Route 115, you'll find the next rock just before the entrance to Meteor Falls. Enter Meteor Falls and head towards the exit. Repel will wear off again, so if you want 0 wild encounters, refresh the repel once more. Arriving at Route 114, you'll find the next 5 rocks. After smashing those, fly to Mauville City and walk north until you spot the 2 rocks on Route 111. Once done there, fly to Mostip City, head south towards the sea and activate a max repel. Surf south until you find the dive spot on Route 128, use dive and enter the Seafloor Cavern. In the first room there's 1 rock. Use strength to reach the second room with 2 more rocks. Continue south and then enter the next room to find the final 2 rocks. Once these are smashed, use Dig, resurface and fly to G4 Town. Heal up if needed at the Pokemon Center and you're ready to start the loop again. Unlike with the Frisk ability, we don't know which encounters are holding items. That's why we'll use Thief or Covet in every battle. If the opposing Pokemon doesn't faint due to the Sturdy ability, we can finish it off with Payday and earn a bit of extra cash. Now here's the reason why you should bring a few paralyze heals. During this method we'll encounter Geodude, Graveler and Nosepass, all of which can have the Sturdy ability. Nosepass also knows Thunder Wave, so if it survives thanks to the Sturdy, it can paralyze Meowth, something that can be quite annoying during the run. If you don't want to use any paralyze heals, you can teach Meowth Fake Out. That way Nosepass flinches and on the second turn you can safely use Thief or Covet. Before we dive into the actual results from this farming session, let me quickly mention one statistic about you. 89% of you watching my videos aren't subscribed yet. If you enjoy my content and want to stay updated on future money-making guides, consider subscribing. It really helps a lot. Now let's get into the results. I divided the results into 2 rounds of 1 hour each, which I'll refer to as round 1 and round 2. This time I didn't use the Magnet Charm. If you'd like me to test this method with the Magnet Charm as well, feel free to let me know in the comments. In round 1, I was able to repeat the route approximately 7 times and smashed a total of 142 rocks. From those I got 57 encounters, which gives us an encounter rate of 40.14%. Among those encounters I ran into 38 Geodudes, 13 Gravelers and 6 Nosepass. Out of all these, 12 Pokemon were holding an item, which results in an item per rock rate of 8.45%. The items I obtained were 2 Claw Fossils, 2 Root Fossils, 6 Everstones and 2 Heartstones. With a bit quick math, we can see that the fossil per rock rate was 2.82%. In addition to that, I also received a few items via pickup. 1 Claw Fossil, 1 Heartstone and 1 Nugget. That gives us a pickup rate per encounter of 5.26%. Moving on to round 2, I smashed 139 rocks, which led to 68 encounters or an encounter rate of 48.92%. Using Thief, I was able to steal 9 items, giving us an item per rock rate of 6.47%. These items included 3 Claw Fossils, 1 Root Fossil, 4 Everstones and 1 Heartstone. The fossil per rock rate in this round was 2.88%, which is almost identical to round 1. Via pickup I collected 2 Claw Fossils, 1 Root Fossil and 2 Heartstones, resulting in a pickup rate per encounter of 7.35%. If we take the average of both rounds, we end up with an item per rock rate of 7.46% and a fossil per rock rate of 2.85%. In other words, on average you can expect to find 1 item every 13 to 14 rocks and 1 fossil every 35 rocks. Now, if we compare these rates to the ones from my previous video, we can clearly see that they've dropped significantly. I'm not sure if I was just unlucky this time or extremely lucky before. It's also possible that the developers have nerfed the fossil rate. What about you? Have you noticed a drop in the fossil rates recently? Let me know in the comments. Now, let's move on to the revenue. I was able to sell the items for the following prices. Claw Fossils sold for 16,000 Pokéyen, Root Fossils for 17,400 Pokéyen, Everstones for 5,200 Pokéyen, Heartstones for 2,400 Pokéyen, and the Nugget was worth 5,000 Pokéyen. Using Payday, I also generated some extra cash. 4,170 Pokéyen in round 1 and 3,990 Pokéyen in round 2. Adding everything together, the total revenue came to 130,370 Pokéyen in round 1 and 146,790 Pokéyen in round 2. Now let's talk about costs. These included the prices of repels, listing fees and a few paralyze heals. In round 1 my total costs were 24,160 Pokéyen and in round 2 they were 24,685 Pokéyen. Subtracting the costs from the revenue gives us a profit of 106,210 Pokéyen in round 1 and 122,105 Pokéyen in round 2. On average, that's a net profit of 114,157 Pokéyen. Compared to the Frisk method, we smashed fewer rocks, found fewer items and ultimately made less profit. That was to be expected since we had to finish each battle in order to even have a chance at getting a pickup item. Still, I was hoping we'd find more items through the pickup ability. But with an average pickup rate of just 6.3%, it's simply not enough to make up for the missing encounters compared to the Frisk method. It's also important to mention that fossil prices aren't as high as they were in my video from a month ago. Nevertheless, I still recommend the Frisk method if you want to be as efficient as possible when farming fossils in the Hoenn region. That doesn't mean the pickup method is bad. You're still making well over 100k Pokéyen per hour, which is solid. But compared to the other methods I've analyzed, this method doesn't make it into the top 10. Now, I want to take a moment to sincerely thank you all. We've reached our goal of 1,000 subscribers within the year 2025, and that's all thanks to you guys. Without you, I wouldn't be making videos at all. And now it's time to give something back to you. To celebrate this milestone, I'm hosting a giveaway where one lucky winner will receive a special Pokemon. A Poliwhirl with 5x 31 IVs and an adamant nature, perfectly bred and ready for battle. All you have to do is leave a comment under this video with your favorite Pokemon. You have the entire month of October to participate. After that, the winner will be chosen at random and announced in a video or a post. I want to emphasize once again that you don't need to like the video or subscribe to my channel to take part. That would go against YouTube's guidelines. However, I'd still be very happy if you did like the video and subscribe to the channel. This journey wouldn't be the same without your amazing support. You've helped build a community that inspires me to keep creating videos, and I am very thankful for that. You guys are awesome, and I'm excited to keep growing and sharing this journey with all of you.